Good morning. I finally made it to Tucson. I'm at the airport waiting for my luggage. I've been so excited for this course for so long because I knew this was something I was going to do as an ortho resident. Good morning. It's the second day of TWEED. I feel like I'm getting sick, but I just took vitamin C, so I hope I get better. Probably from all the traveling and not sleeping, but cheers to the second day of TWEED. I'm out here at our Airbnb. It's so cute. The weather is absolutely perfect. Later during the day, it's gonna get hot, super hot, like 100 degrees hot. So I'm gonna enjoy the weather outside right now while I can. I'm having banana cake. Nguyen, one of my co-residents, made this. So thank you. So yesterday at TWEED, we learned how to make first order bends and learned how to put torque into the wire and then redid that multiple times. We kept redoing the same wire over and over again. And then we put that wire that we worked on into our Typodont and dunked it into water to see how the torque would be expressed. We did this yesterday. Now we have to undo all of it so we can work on our next thing for today. In the morning during lecture, we were learning what we're going to do in class today. So we were working on this wire. We made all these little bends on it. So now we're gonna put this in water, and since we did a tip back bend here, I'm gonna see how much this molar tips back. We're on our lunch break now. I just wanted to get a photo of this because I always see ortho residents taking a photo with this. We got sandwiches across the street yesterday and they were delicious, so we're gonna do the same thing again today. And be with my dog. The upper wire. This is the lower wire. We finished our class 2 non-extraction case. We use this loop to distalize the 7, and then one by one we power chain the 6 to 7, move this one over, then power chain the 5 to the 6 to 7, move that one over, and so on until we got space mesial to the canines. But then on the lower arch, we set up our anchorage with these tip back bends. So this molar is tipped back, and that sets up anchorage for when we're doing our class 2 mechanics. So while we're doing this distalization loop, the patient is also wearing class 2 elastics. And this tip back bend is preventing this molar from super erupting, because when you use elastics, such as in this case, you sometimes get the molar to erupt, and that wouldn't help us control the vertical. So that's what we did today. We are out getting dinner. Finally found dinner. It's almost 9 p.m. We're at the taco spot. There's the taco spot and Alex. She looks super cute. So look at this place. Post and glow. Oh yeah. She went on a run. Alex wanted to go on a run, and it inspired all of us to work out. So we were having a group workout at home.
Yixing did one push-up.
Yixing did one push-up. I didn't witness it. I did a lot of push-ups.
Paralyzed.
Good morning. It's a Tuesday. It's probably my favorite part of the day because it's not super hot. We're gonna head over to TWEED at 8 a.m. We're gonna have morning lecture, and then we're gonna have a full day of wire bending, then lunch, then lecture again, then more wire bending. Actually, today's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna go over our cases. So we each brought cases from school, a class 1 case and a class 2 case. We're just gonna go over the cephalometric measurements for it. We took a coffee break midday because we finished a little bit early, and now we're going to lecture again. This is the room. This is where we have lecture every morning. It's lunchtime now, but let me tell you what we did before that. We did these closing loops.
We should be like this to get a picture.
Lunchtime.
What is it?
Yum. And they cut it in half.
No bacon, right?
Yum. We're back from lunch. First thing we're doing is adding torque, then we're making closing loops. Done with another day. We survived another day. Sunset, and it's so beautiful. First of all, there's rocks everywhere. Second of all, there's cactuses, cacti everywhere. One of the best parts of Tweed is being in Arizona.
Hi everyone.
What's the best part
Of Tweed?
of Tweed?
Enjoying the weather.
The weather's been so nice.
Yeah, having some sunlight, finally.
So nice. It's Wednesday, day 4. Almost halfway done. Yay! Almost halfway done. We're trying to do picture day. We're doing a class 1 extraction case. We're gonna close this amount of space and this amount of space. Another day done.
Plus, it's a good thing to go out with.
Cheers! 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 Another great thing happened today that we're gonna cheers to. Our very own Alexandra got published and she's the first author. So cheers to that.
You said Alexandra.
Alexandra, yeah.
Alexandra.
Alexandra. Okay, look at this. Let's
Alexandra.
see. Effectiveness. We're gonna skip. I'll link it down below. It's a very long title. But this is her name. First author. Look at that. Okay, now we're gonna close this space here, and we're gonna close the space down here with running loops.
Space there.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
Slide it along. So we can keep that root mesial. That power chain's closing that space. I'm just helping the root stay mesial as it goes. Tuck the 7 along. All right, now what happened to the 7 right here?
It's running into the bend.
Yep. So the bend's gonna be a little too distal, which means that you won't be able to finish closing all that space because now it's stopping the wire.
Unless I undo the bend, yeah.
Yep.
We just dunked it. And now I'm gonna do an adjustment. So I'm gonna put another power chain down here so I can continue to move this molar forward. So just activated it again to close this. All the spaces are closed now. This is tipped 524. Tomorrow we're going to be distalizing the upper arch. We already prepared the lower arch, prepared the anchorage, so the molars will extrude and will control our vertical dimension. And then after distalizing the upper molars, we're going to use class 2 elastics to fix the class 2. This is what we did all week long. Today was so good, and we realized that the reason why today was so good was because our instructor was fantastic. So thank you. We had Will today. Thank you. Day 5. more than halfway done with the TWEED course.
Living the dream.
Day 5, living the dream. We just remade another wire, like the same exact wire after doing our closing loops. So we redid the same wire, but this is kind of like a settling wire, I think, and it's setting up anchorage because our patient is a little bit class 2. We're going to do class 2 elastics, and we need to set up lower anchorage in order to maintain the vertical dimension. That's why we're doing this. Just finished lunch. Now we're going back to lecture. The weather is so nice and sunny. Not a single cloud in the sky. I just finished running. Alex is still running. It's like, what, over 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside. But we gotta get that exercise in. So, lucky for me, I have Alex to motivate me. Alex finally ran back to me. She did 4 whole miles.
No, I did 4 kilometers, which is like 2.5 miles. So only a little bit more than you.
Okay.
But thank you for saying 4.
But we got some exercise in.
Unlike the rest of the people.
We're making dinner super late.
I'm shedding.
The table has been made.
Yay! It looks cute.
It looks cute. We're having salad with no lettuce. Yum. Chicken made in the oven because our grill stopped working. Some wine, some rice, and then we have some vegetarians having veggie burgers. Yum. Oh, we have one more thing. We have corn. We have corn in here. Now we're having an ice cream party. Cheers. 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 Now we all have braided hair. Let's see if Yixing's hair turns curly tomorrow. For sure, Alex's hair will be curly. Good morning, it's day 6. We're doing a lot of stuff today. We're doing a class 2 extraction case, upper 4s, lower 5s. And we're making like 5 wires, lots of wires. I'm kind of excited because I'm learning stuff, but I know I get sometimes frustrated once we're working and I can't understand things, but let's get to work. I tied everything in. This is the extraction case. Day 7. Last day. Oh my gosh, of course. We're doing this wire. And then this wire to close. And then settle. These are the helical bulbous loops. And the point of this is to distalize my second molars. And then on the bottom we set anchorage to prevent extruding these molars. And then we're going to back this up with class 2s. But first we're going to move one by one. Alright, this is everything tied in. Let's see what it looks like after. This is what it looks like after the dunk. My molar move. Now I have to take everything out and sequentially distalize everything. This is after the second dunk. Molars are in class 1. Now I have to move my premolars back sequentially. Working on class 1 now, we've sequentially distalized. Now I'm going to take this wire out and we're going to close 2 to 2. We're done with
wait,
TWEED.
look at this.
What are your closing remarks?
Closing remarks are that I'm happy that we're done.
We're happy we're done.
And like, did I enjoy the wire bending? Not particularly. But did I enjoy hanging out with my classmates? Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.